Kitchen, I'm getting ready to make me some grits. And I think I did my mother. Look like the eye turned off. And I'm just, that's pretty good. Put some butter on them, turn them off. That's gonna be some eggs. Yeah. And that's gonna be some bacon. I live in a house with a woman who got a son who's 25. My olive oil is missing, right? What he uses olive oil for, I don't know. He's about to smell this bacon. I'm not gonna use all the bacon, but once he smells it, we're gonna come back in the kitchen tomorrow and see if all the bacon's gone. Once he sees me using something, he uses it, right? So I have a problem with that. We get in arguments, and it's like I just don't like your son. He come in here and destroy stuff. He is not gonna replace it. So I started taking stuff in the room and hiding it. But she like, I wasn't raised like that. We don't take stuff in the room. And I said, well, I wasn't raised by letting kids who don't know what they're doing with products use it and not replace it. So, um, you know, I'm gonna be real, So we were taught differently. So I don't like it. So I'm about to cook. I'm gonna stay on live. I want y'all to see my material. This is my grits. I actually don't know how long the grits supposed to. Hold on, y'all. Let me find a place for the camera. Say now I'm working with God where it's like it say hot water stirring grits, reduce heat to medium low, and cover cook for 5 to 7 minutes. Where is I'm understanding that life is life, and life is going to be like things like this. It's not up to me to ricochet what I'm being given. They're going to be um life is a lot of things, you know what I mean? And it's not all good. You're gonna have people mock you, you're gonna have people laugh at you, you're gonna have family court, you're gonna have, these type of things. But that's life. But God's loving kindness is better than life. So praise the Lord, amen. However, I come in the kitchen, had some olive oil in here. I probably paid $10 for the little bottle. And I look forward to getting back to that olive oil. What you use olive oil for and used it up, because I know he used it up. I'm looking everywhere and I think I hid it and he found it. That's the type of I hid in here in the kitchen. I hid it and he found it. Now it's gone. What you used olive oil, you don't even use olive oil like that. Like he don't know what he doing in the kitchen anyway. He shouldn't be in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, but he used it up and he's not gonna replace it. So olive oil, if you, $20, $30, you get the big bottle. But I got the little small bottle. And I was gonna do some healthy things with that, but it's missing. So he's about to smell his bacon. And tomorrow we'll get back on and see if it'll be gone. My grits. So am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for that? People, you don't use up stuff, then he's not gonna replace. He don't, but see. Here's the thing: when you spoil a child, some people feel like they're gonna grow up and they're gonna make the world a better place. But from this experiment, if you spoil a child, you should see yourself. You should see that when you spoil him or her, they don't grow up and make the world a better place. They want more. They expect you to give more. To the point where they're using you. The dude's 25, he going on 30. I'm this girl's man. I'm not providing for no 30-year-old. And if you think that's gonna go down like that, you live in Teletubby world. You know? So my thing is to kind of stay away from the guy. He could be a 30-year-old gangbanger, but he ain't. He ain't no gangbanger. So I ain't gotta deal with that. Like I said, once he smelled his bacon, he gonna want to use it. Whatever I do, he gonna want. Look, coffee. I drink this. So he started asking his mom for some coffee. I drink green tea. Look, supreme. This is green tea mix up in here. This right here, I was petty. It was green tea sitting right here. I opened it yesterday. I came in the refrigerator. They half of it was gone. Big old gallon. So I took it to the back room and put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna bring it back out here. But whatever I do, he own it. Let me turn it down. Cover. It's like the one. I have to do like Mama did. Use the plate. So it say reduce to heat the medium low and cover. Okay. It's pop. Okay. Of course, I'm gonna put some butter in there in a second. I got some butter right here. Matter of fact. You can never go, you know what? You can never go without salt and pepper. I've been around the world. It seemed like away from salt and pepper. I've been to all different types of salts and spices. Try to get away from salt and pepper, but I missed it. And if you know, just a simple pepper, the taste of pepper, I missed it, and I had to get back to it. So 5 to 7 minutes for the grits. Put it on 5 minutes. I'm gonna let the grits go for 5 minutes and see what it do. How do I want to open this bacon? But yeah, she ain't on my, she don't have my YouTube. So if she had my, it's not like I'm causing problems because she don't have my YouTube. Had she had my YouTube, I would do it. But I need somebody to talk to. I need somebody to vent to. That's why I'm doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to vent to, you know? Because when I vent, I might say it to them, you know? And then one thing I'm learning is if you walk in a spiritual walk, I can say some things, but just don't say it to you in your face. Don't burn no bridges. Because the girl does a lot for me. Me and her, you know, we do a lot. But, you know, and I get it. He don't have no father, so she don't want him to. I think he left. He ain't dead. He just left. I don't know. So she didn't want, and she never charged him child support or none of that. But so she's trying to make up for that. But that ain't the. I don't think that's the way you do it. You know, I said, we weren't raised like that. We don't just get our way. No, we have to earn. We have to earn it. We had to earn it. And he don't earn it. It was Mother's Day yesterday. The dude didn't do nothing, man. I had to run out and go get a last minute just for the house, just so he can, you know. But he takes, and then she's like, well, I'll just replace it. I'm like, man, I wasn't raised like that. I mean, I didn't say I wasn't raised like that. She's like, that's her house. Me and her get into an argument. You know, she'd be like, it's the way she do things. And, you know, so it's like, I want to say I don't like them. Because if you don't respect your mom, if you expect people to just, you know, bend over backwards for you and you don't get nothing, like sometimes he'll give a little something, but he don't give enough at all. Um, at all. When I say sometimes, I mean once out of every 4 months, he might do something. Stirring the grits, they looking good. I don't want to turn them down a little bit. I ain't never made grits like, I don't think I never made them in a pot before. I'm not sure. But I just started cooking like I cook. I can cook as long as I follow directions. You know what I'm saying? I can cook. Getting this pan hot for this bacon. I'm telling you, tomorrow we're gonna come back and see if all this bacon is gone. Like, dude, don't know what he do. This right here was bought for him. Why? I don't know. But she did it last time, and when I came in here, every eye had puddles of grease in there, and he wasn't cleaning them up. It's like, you at least clean up behind, but he used that up before a week. That right there, that grease, like, I don't use grease like that. I like to eat healthy. That's why I'm cooking now. since I come in the kitchen, he wants to come in the kitchen. You feel what I'm saying? But so I get it. You haven't had a dad around and stuff like that. I'm not your dad. You know, I'm not your dad. Waiting on this pan to get hot. Matter of fact, you can pour a little of this in here for the bacon, like this right here, just because the bacon kind of stick. I already put butter in there, but these are supposed to be eggs. I'm gonna turn it back off. I'm gonna turn it back off and stir up some eggs. Yeah, let's stir me up some eggs. Just two. Yep. I might not even do all that. Let me just put it right in the pot. Yep. It's hot. It is hot. They cooking. I got some salt right here. Add some salt. Oh, you on the salt. Yeah, I had the phone on the salt. I really shouldn't cook them. Let me scramble them real quick. They already hot. Okay, they cool. I like this pan right here. Hit them with some salt, man. Word. You done? They say y'all done, grits. Get my pepper. I remember I used to cook not pepper. I used to just come out in one wop. But I love pepper now, man. Turn the eye back on just a little bit, get some more heat. This is what the eggs look like. Right now, I turned the I turned the fire off, so I'm gonna put a little start. I love forks. Forks you can just pull and stuff start coming apart. It's really off the chain. Gotta have some cheese. That's why I pulled the cheese out. Them and the grits. They say you're done, grits. You have to do a taste test. My eggs. Grits. Yeah, man. Tearing stuff up in this kitchen, man, you know. And you can say you weren't raised like this. It's like, well, I wasn't raised like that, you know. You gotta respect other people. You have to turn y'all back down. Oh man, the eggs don't come out right. Oh, the eggs didn't come out right. I be watching this lady when she cook. She always put the plate up to the screen when she cooking after she made it, and she just be turning it around and smiling. I follow her a lot, so I take a lot of her recipes. She ain't really been showing nothing lately. I don't want y'all to see what the eggs look like in the pan, so I'm gonna put them on the plate. 2 eggs, that's all I got, man. I've stretched them furthermore. I've stretched them furthermore before. They cool. Eggs. Cheese. This is what the grits looking like, man. Actually, the grits feel pretty good. What I don't want them to do is be too watery. I put 3/4 of a cup of grits inside of like 3/4 of a cup of water. 3/4 cup of water. No, 3 cups of water I think I put in here. 3 3/4 worth of water in here, so I only put like 3/4 or something. I was supposed to put like a cup of grits in there for every 4 cups. Excuse me. I only use like, I ain't want that much. I said ain't nobody finna eat all them, use all this water for them grits. So I just stopped at 3 3/4 for a test. So I only put like 3/4 worth of grits in there. They seem cool. They seem cool. I'm gonna test them out. I ain't sweating because I'm nervous. I'm sweating because it's hot. All right. Let's get this pot hot right here. Throw some bacon in there. And then we up out of here. Pretty much. I hope she don't got my YouTube. Okay. Saw somebody cooking the other day on like Hell's Kitchen or something like that. They weren't using no gloves. I'm like, man, when you serve somebody else, you gotta have the gloves on. They only had like 20 minutes to do. It wasn't Hell's Kitchen. They was like running around the grocery store trying to find something to cook for the rest for the game. They told them the instruction. They told them to cook like Sunday dinner or something. So they only had 20 minutes to do it. So they had to run around and grab items. I guess I ain't have enough time to put no gloves on because the dude just white dude. Oh, what I learned about white people, man, usually it's saying like I be against white folks and stuff. You got to think I'm black, man. And so I know that your attention being on me. But guess what? I've been reading the Bible. And the Bible say there's neither bond, no Jew, neither Greek, no Scythian, no bond, no free, right? So that means that as a soldier, I've been judging people and assuming things about people. There are some Christ-like people that care about their souls and within everybody. With that being, with that being the truth, then it ain't no race when it comes to us who believe in the Lord. Some of us really care about our souls. Oh man, that might be a little too much grease for this bacon. So with my grease, I had another one of these. I usually take the excess grease and keep one of these, but I guess I threw it away. And I pour the excess, but I'm gonna use that grease. I just pour it in. I don't know what I was thinking. These grits look good, y'all. That little bread. Yeah, my grits look good. I only need like 2 pieces of bacon. I don't need the whole pack. Just cheese up. So yeah, man. That's my dilemma. That's what I go through. It's like, I had to pull these out. Cause here, look. Tonight I'm making tacos, right? He gonna smell that. We got another one of these. And I use one, he gonna use one. So I got to hide it, man. He don't know what he doing. He gonna come in here messing up stuff, and it's like he's trying to show me everything. I mean, I can get up at 6 in the morning. If I make a noise, he up. It's like, bro, you don't go nowhere. You don't work ever. You don't work. You don't do what I do. I know y'all be like, is he autistic? Does he got a problem? He ain't got that much of a problem. I gave him a hard math problem to solve one time. He solved it. He can play them video games like a mug, you know what I'm saying? His mama feels guilty about his daddy, but so like I guess she sees by experience that you can spoil them. That don't mean they're gonna turn out and save the world. They're gonna expect the world to continue to be given to them. And almost like they want it. They asking you, they forcing you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Gen Z, nah. They something else. Come on, Skillet, I know you're hot. If we get into another argument, which we shouldn't, because I'm a God-fearing man. There we go. And by being God-fearing, I gotta listen to his instructions. Life is gonna life. Turn that down. Too much grease. I'm gonna do something about that grease. my fork there. I don't care. I had to do something like that. Messing my bacon up for real. There we go. Flatten back out. There we go. All right, back on track. Okay. You know, cooking is cool to watch because everybody got to eat. You know, I got 2 pieces in there. I'm just cooking for me, man. Anytime I try to cook for everybody, they be good, you know. So I don't even cook for nobody no more. Unless my girl here, but she gone. You gotta make 4 pieces. I'm a whole dude. Alright. When you put it up, all the bacon still there. To come back tomorrow and see where we at. If all this is gone, I'll tell you. He'll get up at 4 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning and cook bacon. Just because he smelled it. He's half Hispanic. Hispanics and black folks, they shadow black people. It's like, I know what you're getting ready. It's something that, and I'm just telling you, I'm not trying to be racist. Biologically, he's half Hispanic. What y'all call yourselves doing? Good luck. If y'all wasn't on the phone right now, I had that music playing there. Anita Baker. Good luck, good luck. I know what it feels like. Don't do it. Yeah, once the cat get like 30 years old, I'm not paying. A bottom came home the other day. I said, man, I see it ain't no juice in there because we've been gone on the road for 3 weeks. I got off the truck. I'm like, it ain't no juice. I see it ain't no flavor. It's just water. He barely had water. I don't know what he got. I don't even think he bought that water. Her sister was here, so he wants some juice. I bring some Minute Maid home, big old carton, Minute Maid. He take it to his room. You know, I mean, I could have used some of that juice, but I'm not paying for no 30-year-old, bro. I see when people say get at least. I don't care if you live here. At least go to work. At least put some Minute Maid in the refrigerator. At least I don't even talk about the other things that just embarrass them. Because I go through my moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worthy. Trust me, I am not worthy. You know. I think you're done. You sound like y'all. I don't hear no more crackling. I don't see no more here, no more hee-haw. Hee-haw. Oink, oink. Oh, now, see, this way. See, let me show you how I got my food. See how light that is? I will turn that off and let it just, look, I'll put that over there. And it's going to do, I'm going to let it do what it do. No more fire. I'm going to just let it do for the rest of the way. I'm going to let it, if it need to cook a little more, it's going to cook while it's still hot. I don't like burning nothing. Yes, it's done. It's going to be done. Yeah. Turn the mugs over. Oh man, come on, man. Big Snoop Dogg. I missed one. Kind of soft, but hey. Yeah, I put a little too much grease in it. The bacon already made grease. And I was gonna put some eggs on that bread. Put my eggs on the bread. Got my grits. Got my bacon. Got my eggs. Yeah, shot a little breakfast show. Gave y'all a little bit of therapy. You know, had the little release therapy. Bacon look good, I ain't gonna lie. Made too many grits too. I ain't gonna lie about that. Made too many grits. I did not need that many grits. Look, I'm from the South. They from the West Coast. They from the West Coast out here. They don't grits and stuff like that. So, I mean, you had to go deep in LA and see what people eat, but you'll see a lot of people they don't eat oatmeal. They eat malted meal, or they don't eat grits. They don't eat grits. They don't eat Pop Tarts. They eat toaster strudels. If you black folks be trying to, let me tell you something about this. I heard some black people say the other day out here. Some Hispanic was talking to. She asked the black, "Do you know your daddy?" And they at work. And so the black girl I was sitting in front of that worked there, she just leaned her head and laughed. She didn't see me. They was having their own conversation. So then she leans over and then she tells them, she's like, "It is true. A lot of black people don't know their daddies and stuff." Like I'm thinking in my head, I'm learning to keep my smell to myself because you know I got to come back and see them. They work here. We don't talk like that in the South. Not with no outsiders. You won't. I'm not finna tell you nothing like. I'm not finna be like, you know, black people don't know that. That's how they black folks don't know who they is out here. I make grits and bacon and eggs and cheese, and the cheese go in everything. Ain't no malta meal. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drain this grease out this bacon. We ain't got no paper towels because they use up all the paper towels. I had to hide the aluminum foil and let him know, look, man, look, check this out. He asked me, he's like, "You got some aluminum foil?" He know he's seen it in the room, so I'm like, "Look, bro, I give you some aluminum." This was like a week later. I said, "Since you asked me for the aluminum foil, I ain't used none. Bought a piece of, we gonna put it on the rack in there. Now I'm using aluminum foil tonight. Use aluminum foil up in one day. Use these paper towels up in one day." Is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Too old. Yes, he is. But to him, to her, he's this, and we'll get into an argument. It's like, listen, I don't know what type of Teletubby world you live in. I wasn't raised in it. You know that it's got to come together, or we ain't gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I say that, y'all, but it's kind of like a threat. When I say that, it's not a threat. It's real. You know, ain't nobody finna just sit up and watch stupidness, and then you expect me to feel like it's gonna be some type of order around here when I see, you know. So, you know, so Lord, give me the strength, and what He's doing is telling me, life is gonna life, and we ain't got no paper towels. So I need to drain this bacon because I ain't finna eat no greasy bacon, man. She had a paper towel somewhere. I'm gonna go to the store get some. I'm gonna keep them in. And look, and I'm gonna keep them in my room. Either that, or I put one out here and keep mine in my room. How do you drain grease, y'all? With a strainer? That's too much. Where's the strainer? My life, my life, my life, my life. In the sunshine. Y'all calm, y'all. If you look in my eyes and see what I see. La da 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 da. See what I see. La da da da. If you look in my eyes, see what I see. You will see I'm so blue. Down and out, don't know what to say or to do. When you look in my eyes, there's a lot of grease on that bacon, man. Life is don't if you make it. If you're down and out, you. When I was a kid, my dad and them, I used to try to eat grits with a fork, with a spoon. All these grits turned out good, man. My mama will be proud. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My mama is alive and well. Did I put salt and pepper in these grits? Man, if I didn't, shame on myself. I don't think I did. They good though. Remember I used to couldn't season, but my mama alive and well. She'll be proud. Mm. Too much pepper now. Nope. Yeah, they don't know who they are out here, man. It's like they so far away from where everything happened. They tried to like, they just lost connection, man. And there's so many other people like they be talking to them crazy that they don't even know they talking to them crazy, and they keep doing it because, like I said, if you spoil somebody, it ain't like they finna make the world a better place. They gonna get worse and worse. So the Hispanics and everybody, so I noticed they be talking to black folks. Well, black folks shouldn't let you in my business. We don't let everybody in our business. It's a black thing. If we notice that you ain't got it, we give each other that look, and we kind of give you that pie face that hides me. It ain't even got, they don't pie face them out here. You supposed to pie face them, especially if you ain't got it, but they don't. It's different. It's weird. Let Listen, I'm from Atlanta. I know Puerto Ricans, I know white people, I know Mexicans, I know black folks, I know white folks. Either you're cool or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? And if you're cool, back when I was growing up, you didn't listen to like country music. If you're cool, you listen to hip hop. It was a difference between the country music ones and the hip hop ones. If you was hip hop, you was cool, I could trust you. Out here they listen to hip hop, but or they know it, but they ain't cool. They listen to rock too because they don't know which side they want to be on, and they really want to be a. They want to matter, so they feel like if you can't beat them, join them. So that's why the rock and roll comes in. They go with the white people. Now they talking bad about black people. See what I'm saying? Then when they get to black people, they think they know you. You smoke Newports, you eat chicken. They say these type of things. You wear big T-shirts. They say these things, and you don't know your daddy. Like when she said that to her boy, she was like, "You know your daddy?" I was like, and the girl, she looked like she was straight out of L.A. She just hung her head. She wanted to say something, and then she was like, "It is true though. A lot of black folks don't know their daddies out here." I was like, I started to say, "Listen, I'm from the South. I know my daddy. Hearing you talk like that, where we from, we wouldn't allow that. Just know, people in the South, y'all ain't missing nothing. Y'all missing something though. Y'all doing too much shooting. That ain't how we raise. We cook. This is what we got going on, y'all. It ain't nothing much, man. I was gonna make a sandwich. That's why I pulled the bread out, kind of. Let me see. Check out. I'm gonna smack that. I'm gonna have what I'm having. I'm gonna have what I'm having. Right? What's going on there? I don't know. Be back in here to clean up in a second. But I'm gonna have what I'm having right quick. And I'm gonna see y'all later. 1, 2, 3. We out.